Hey, how's it going, my friends? My name is Joshua, and welcome back to the Nerd Life. Today, I'm going to be sharing with y'all my top 10 favorite Super Nintendo games of all time. Let's get into it. So, this is a video response to my friend Raza is Retro. He just recently did a video talking about his top 10 favorite SNES games of all time, and he tagged me in that video and invited me to do the same. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Uh, all the games I'm going to mention here, reasons why I really enjoy them is because of the gameplay, the art style of the game, and they're just games that I had a lot of fun with as a kid and still have fun with today. So we're going to kick this off. Number 10, Jurassic Park. Now, I know a lot of people are not crazy about this game, but I really love it. I enjoy the top-down view while you're outside exploring different locations of the park. Now, if you don't have the instruction booklet or the map that came with the game originally, then you won't know what the objectives are, so you'll have to look them up online. But once you know what the objectives are, the game is a little bit easier to get through. And plus, if you the best ammo in the game to get to stock up on is the rockets and the bolas. As long as you have plenty of that ammo stocked up, it'll make the game a lot easier to play. And I love the fact that you can go inside the buildings and it switches to like a first-person view. It looks like kind of like a Wolfenstein 3D kind of look with dinosaurs. And it's just, I love the game. It's just a really fun game to me. And yeah, that's why it makes this list. Coming in at number 9 is a game that I just featured on here on my channel, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie. Now this is a really fun beat 'em up. It's a side-scrolling beat 'em up. But there's two planes that you can switch to by pressing the shoulder buttons. But it's just a really great game. The in-level bosses are really fun. It's cool to see all the monsters that they put in the game, like all the classic monsters like Cannon Top and Mirror Maniac and the hyena monster. It's just so many great end bosses. Now the levels are very difficult to get through. I think the furthest I've ever got to was like stage 5 before dying. But yeah, it's still a lot of fun for me, and I have a lot of nostalgia for it, so it makes the list. Coming in at number 8 is Fatal Fury Special, which is a 1v1 fighting game made by SNK. The art style is, you see the art style and you think, well, it's basically a Street Fighter 2 clone, but the gameplay is totally different from Street Fighter 2. You have a two-plane fighting system where you can kick your opponent into the background and then do a flying. You can also do a flying kick into the background too to attack your opponent. And there's a few levels where there's hazards in the background, so instead of kicking them into the background, they'll just hit the hazard and it'll do even more damage. Like there's a boxing ring where the ropes are electrified, and then there's a stage where there's gears in the background. There's one where there's a stampede of bulls in the background that you can knock your opponent into, or you can get knocked into. It's just a great fighting game altogether, and definitely makes my top 10. Coming in at number 7 is Mortal Kombat 2. I know, another fighting game, right? But I had to put it on the list. I love fighting games, so there's going to be one more fighting game on this list. So just heads up there. But Mortal Kombat 2 is just such a great classic. It's my favorite one of the original trilogy, honestly. I love playing as Liu Kang. Johnny Cage is my favorite to play as in that game, though. I've done gotten pretty good with him, as well as Scorpion. It's just awesome game. Really bloody. The fatalities are over the top and uh, pretty cool. But yeah, I just really enjoy it. Uh, so yeah, it makes my top 10. And coming in at number 6 is Super Mario All Stars. Now, Super Mario All Stars, of course, everyone's well aware. It's a compilation of all the old Super Mario Brothers games done in 16-bit. Uh, and they've added Lost Levels, which is the Japanese version of Super Mario Bros. 2, which I don't really touch that game much because of the extreme difficulty, but I really enjoy playing the first and the third game, and even the second game from time to time. But my favorite one to play on there is the Super Mario Brothers 3, because I think that's my favorite one of the whole trilogy. But yeah, seeing it in 16 bits too is just really awesome. I absolutely love it. So yeah, and coming in at number 5 is Donkey Kong Country. Now, this game just blew my mind back when it first came out. The graphics and everything, man, it just looked so cool. The music is incredible, especially that underwater level. I talked about this several times, but man, that the music in that underwater level is amazing. It's very relaxing. But Donkey Kong Country is a very challenging game. One that I never beat as a kid, and I still haven't beat it to this day. But I'm hoping to change that. I'm not gonna give up on it yet. I still play it to this day. Have a lot of fun with it. And so yeah, it's just awesome game. Coming in at number 4 is Super Mario World. Now this game is probably number 1 for a lot of people, but for me it's number 4. But it is an incredible game. Everyone knows Super Mario World. Is, even if you're not a gamer, you know what Super Mario World is. Uh, but yeah, the fact that they put in, or the first time you get to see Yoshi in a Mario game, it's just great. Also, Yoshi is a big help in a lot of the levels. So a lot of the more challenging levels, I've came close to beating it. Haven't beat it yet, but I'm on the Bowser Valley as I speak. I was actually playing it yesterday and got to Bowser Valley, and them levels are extremely difficult. But yeah, I'm still playing it. I'm gonna hopefully eventually beat it here soon. But yeah, great game. Coming in at number 3 is my favorite beat 'em up of all time on the Super Nintendo, and that's Final Fight 3. This game is so awesome. You got 4 characters to choose from. You got Hagar or Hagar, Cody, of course, the 2 classics, and then you got 2 new characters. Can't remember the guy's name, but he has like electricity powers or something. I don't really play with as him much. And then it's either Lucia or Lucia, but a new female character. She's pretty badass. Played it a lot as a kid. I don't have it now because it's so expensive, unfortunately. But I'm going to get it eventually because it is my top 3. So definitely, and it's on the very tippy top of my wish list. But yeah, I've beat it several times as a kid. Me and my sister played it together a lot as kids, and we beat it together a few times. But yeah, it's definitely one of those games I want to get in my collection, and it's number 3 on my list. Now coming in at number 2, down to my top 2, Super Street Fighter 2. Now this game is an amazing 1v1 fighting game. It is the king of fighting games in my opinion. Of course, you got iconic characters like Ryu and Ken and Guile and Blanca, I love playing as Ryu. In Super Street Fighter 2, I love playing as Ryu and Fei Long. And just like the best characters in the game, in my opinion. They've polished a lot of the gameplay from the original Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 2 Turbo. They added 4 new characters with Fei Long, Cammy, DJ, and T-Hawk, which DJ is pretty cool too, and so is Cammy. I don't play much with T-Hawk, but yeah. Man, so many great memories playing that game as a kid, and playing it. Still enjoy playing it now. I've beat it so many times. Never played it on the highest difficulty. I think the highest difficulty I've ever played it on was like 5 stars, and yeah, I got my ass kicked like halfway into it. But still, very enjoyable game. One of my favorite fighting game of all time. But coming in at number 1, my favorite Super Nintendo game of all time. If you've been subscribed to this channel for a while, you should already know what I'm about to say. But it's Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. Now, this game is so freaking amazing. It was the first game I ever owned as a kid. Well, I got it for Christmas with the system. It was a pack-in with the system. The first game I ever beat several months later after I got it. I kept at it and kept at it, and I finally beat it. And I was so proud of myself. And it actually was the game that got me into like playing other games and trying harder to beat those other games, because before then, you know, whenever I would be at a friend's house or whatever, we'd be playing games. I would play a game until I died, and then I would just quit. Like, I just I had no, like, if I get a game over and have to start over, I would quit. I had no drive to actually like play and play. And then I beat Yoshi's Island. And I was like, well, I know I can beat a game if I keep on trying over and over. I can actually beat this. So that's what I did from then on out for the other games. Now, I admit, as an adult, I don't have as much time to do that or patience. So I don't have that same drive anymore as an adult. But mostly because I just don't have enough time to sit down and play until I actually beat a game, especially the more difficult ones like say your Contra 3 or Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Hell, I can't even get through the first level in that game. But yeah, anyway, Yoshi's Island, amazing graphics. The art style is great. Love the gameplay. The crying Mario is a little annoying, but I've got used to it after a while, and it doesn't bother me now because I've done played through that game several hundred times. And so yeah, but it's just such an amazing game. It will always be my favorite one of all time. But that'll do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. I'm also going to tag a couple of people here to do this as well. Retro Gamer Knee and Two-Face Solo, and also Play More Games. So all 3 of those guys, I would like to see y'all put together a list of your favorite games, whether it be across different consoles or just one specific console like me and Raza did with the Super Nintendo. You can do whatever your favorite console is. It's all up to y'all. But yeah, I would love to see y'all talk about your top 10 favorite video games of all time. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. Have an awesome day, my friends. Take care.